Stop scrolling. This is not coincidence. You are meant to hear this now. God is speaking. The signs keep showing up for a reason. It chooses moments when your soul is ready. Dreams that echo, numbers that repeat, names that appear where logic cannot explain. They are not random. They are confirmations. Heaven repeats itself when your heart starts to doubt. And right now, that voice is breaking the silence. God is saying, I have confirmed this person repeatedly. Not to confuse you, but to prepare you. You are chosen to receive this message. So listen. The interruption is not a warning. It's a calling. When destiny wants to move, it first sends a voice to awaken the sleeper. And if your heart is racing right now, it's because your spirit recognizes this truth. God is saying, stop doubting what I've already confirmed. Do not resist this moment. Do not explain it away. You are standing at the intersection between heaven's intention and your obedience. The voice that interrupts is not here to comfort. It is here to activate. So listen carefully. If your spirit feels it, write in the comments 77. Your declaration opens the gate. Your confirmation begins now. You keep seeing it. The same name, the same number, the same song. Again, and again, and again. You call it coincidence. Heaven calls it confirmation. Every repetition is a code from the divine. Every echo is a reminder you are not crazy. When you dream of them, it is not random memory. It is spiritual signal. When their name flashes while you pray, when a stranger says the same phrase they once told you, when the same melody follows you to every room, it is heaven's way of saying, I am still working. God repeats when the human heart forgets. He uses symbols because your logic resists his whisper. The signs are not chasing you. They are surrounding you. They follow because you keep trying to escape what is meant. The message is not, go after them. The message is, trust what I already confirmed. When you see the sign, do not fear. Do not question. Say within, I receive the message. Each sign is a seed of faith. Collect them. Guard them. Speak life into them. Heaven keeps repeating until the chosen finally listens. So pay attention, because the pattern itself is the prophecy. If this truth finds you, comment one word below, confirmed. God does not stutter. When he repeats, it means something eternal is in motion. Repetition in the spirit is not delay. It is refinement. He is forging your faith through familiarity. You hear the same message because your belief is still being shaped. You see the same sign because your endurance is being tested. Every repetition is training for recognition. Heaven repeats so that when the miracle arrives, you will know it is divine, not coincidence. Think about your life. Every lesson came back until you learned it. Every door stayed shut until your character was ready. Every silence stretched until your pride died. Repetition is mercy disguised as delay. God repeats not to annoy you, but to ensure your heart and timing align with His. When He says, "Ir again," He is not uncertain, He is emphasizing. Because what is confirmed twice in heaven cannot be denied on earth. Stop calling it coincidence. Start calling it construction. The echo means the foundation is still being built. When you understand this, the waiting becomes holy. So the next time the sign appears, whisper, "I'm ready, Lord, I understand." The repetition is not punishment. It's prophecy in progress. You think they forgot. They didn't. Silence is not rejection. It is a battlefield inside their soul. While you hear God's call clearly, they hear the same voice but resist it. Every time you dream of them, they dream of you. Every time you feel their name rise, their chest tightens without knowing why. They are not ignoring you. They are hiding from destiny. God is working on them where you cannot see. He is breaking the walls they built from old wounds. He is untangling the fears that keep them frozen. He is teaching them the cost of disobedience. The silence is divine surgery. You want to reach out. God says, stand still. Your patience is part of their healing. Every day they stay quiet. He is removing another layer of fear. Their distance is not your failure. It's their preparation. Do not let silence make you bitter. Let it make you stronger. When you feel forgotten, remember heaven is still in contact. Silence does not mean absence. It means transformation is underway. They are hearing the same call you heard, but they must answer it on their own timeline. Wait without chasing. Believe without demanding. Because what God is mending in the dark will one day stand before you in light. This is the battlefield. Not against them, against doubt. Not against silence, against surrender. Faith is the fire, and you are standing in it now. You ask, why so long? Heaven answers, because gold takes time. Every delay, every tear, every restless night is training your spirit to trust beyond proof. This is not waiting. It's weapon formation. You are learning to see without evidence, to believe without touch. The chosen are tested not by storms, but by the calm before fulfillment. When nothing happens, everything is being built. When nothing changes, faith is being perfected. Every voice that says, give up, is the enemy of your prophecy. Silence screams louder to those almost ready to break through. Stand. Hold your position. Declare, my confirmation still stands. Do not ask for new signs. Live by the ones already given. Because the test was never about them coming back. It was about whether you would still believe if they didn't. Faith that survives silence becomes power. Faith that refuses fear becomes authority. When you master that, heaven moves. So breathe. You are not failing. You are being tempered. And the one who endures this test does not just receive the promise. They become the prophecy itself. Something is changing in the unseen. The air feels heavier. The signs come faster. Dreams turn clearer. This is not imagination. This is the prophetic shift. The frequency of heaven is increasing. The veil between the worlds grows thin. You start seeing their name 3 times in a day. You wake with a pulse that isn't yours. You feel movement in the spirit before anything happens in the natural. That is God advancing the timeline. He is saying the process is entering acceleration. What once took months now happens overnight. What was blocked begins to open. What was distant starts to vibrate near. The prophecy is not waiting anymore. It's unfolding. This is when most people panic. They feel the shift but don't understand it. Do not run. Do not chase. Do not fear. When the energy heightens, stay grounded in faith. The shaking means God is dismantling resistance. The repetition means the message is reaching its climax. The silence you feared was never emptiness. It was compression before birth. Heaven births miracles in pressure. So if your spirit feels stretched, you are not being broken, you are being delivered. Look around. Patterns are collapsing. Connections are reforming. The prophecy is reconfiguring reality around your obedience. The shift is proof that the old cycle is ending. Say aloud, I accept the acceleration. When you do, the next stage begins. You don't chase prophecy. You align with it. Do not freeze in waiting. Move. Build. Prepare. Waiting is not passive, it's prophetic training. Every chosen one is called to grow, while God works behind the scenes. He confirms destiny, then watches what you do with the silence. The mission is not to stare at the signs. It is to become one. When you grow, they grow. When you heal, they heal. When you rise, heaven uses your rise to pull them upward. So stop watching their page. Start building your temple. Write the vision. Strengthen your mind. Clean your space. Train your spirit. Because when the appointed time comes, they will not find you waiting, they will find you ready. The versions of you that cling to the old story must die now. The chosen never wait in weakness. They wait in work. If you keep developing, you will see that what God confirms through you is far bigger than the person you thought you were waiting for. Your purpose expands with every act of obedience. The more you grow, the faster God can move in them. Faith is a mirror. Your transformation creates spiritual pressure on theirs. This is divine synchronization. So let the waiting become sacred discipline. Do not ask when. Ask, how can I be stronger when it happens? Heaven watches the faithful worker, not the desperate watcher. Your mission is to build the future that love will one day enter. Each step forward shortens the distance. Rise, train, prepare. Your waiting is working. One morning you wake up and something is different. No message, no sign, just quiet. And yet you feel peace. That peace is not emptiness. It is the final confirmation. The war inside has ended. You stop checking. You stop chasing. You stop fearing. Because the proof is now within you. Peace is the sound of prophecy fulfilled inside the soul before it manifests outside. When the storm in your mind goes silent, heaven declares the preparation in you is complete. This is the true alignment. You no longer need constant reassurance, because you have become the evidence itself. You can think of them without pain. You can wait without panic. You can love without control. That peace is the mark of divine maturity. God does not give peace to end the story. He gives peace to prepare for its return. When your spirit finally rests, heaven begins to move the visible pieces. That stillness you feel is not the end of motion. It is the beginning of manifestation. Do not mistake calm for absence. It is the sign that heaven is active. When you find that peace, whisper, "It is done," because it already is. This is the moment destiny was building toward. You have endured the silence. You have seen the signs. You have passed the test. Now the prophecy breathes. What God confirmed, He now fulfills. You will not need to chase what is yours. It will be drawn to your readiness. They will return transformed, not the same person who left, but the one refined in absence. When you meet again, it will not be coincidence. It will be completion. You will see it in their eyes. You will feel it in the stillness. You will know heaven kept every word. The delay had purpose. The waiting had design. The silence had weight. And now the prophecy stands completed in both of you. Remember this truth. God never confirms to tease. He confirms to train. He repeats to refine. He fulfills to reveal His nature. If your heart recognizes this message, type in the comments, "Amen." Let heaven see your agreement. Let the earth echo your faith. Because the one who believed through silence will soon walk in evidence. This is your final call. This is your fulfillment. The prophecy is no longer waiting. It is arriving. Stand ready, for what was once a whisper is about to appear before your eyes. What God confirmed, He now completes.